shouldn't be making this video again. As you can see by the title, Honesty in the Hoodie was a one-off kind of thing. And due to me getting pissed off again, I think I should let some of my honesty out again. So, here it goes. I have seen a lot of things and been through a lot of things. Been bullied in high school. Been embarrassed in high school. All that. I've seen some beautiful things in high school. I've seen some beautiful things in life, period. Moments that I'll never forget. And I've seen some things that are repulsive. Like the Florida incident. My hearts and prayers go out to all of the 17 families that were affected by this because they lost a loved one. And that really hurts me because when I heard about it, because your safety at high school should not be tested whatsoever. You should not have to go to high school and think that your life is going to be taken. Ever. That's what sickens me. You should be able to go to high school every day and think nothing like this should happen. But we've seen a lot of school shootings. Columbine, Sandy Hook, all of that. Whether it's, people promoting pills or the fact that people who are now celebrities should not be in that spotlight at all are the people that we worship now. That's been happening, and society has been accepting this for the past 3 years. Society has been accepting rappers or just people in any type of media talking about popping pills, snorting coke, all that stuff. Sipping lean. Drugs that we know and that have been scientifically proven that can kill you. Is that what we're doing now? We're playing tightrope with our lives right now? Is that what we're doing? We want to be so cool and live on so far upon the edge that we want to play with our own health. See, that's a concept that doesn't ring up here. That's a concept that doesn't ring up here because I like my health. I want to be as healthy as I possibly can. Do I eat junk food? Of course I do. Do I not work? Do I go to the gym? Of course I don't. But do I mind popping pills, sipping lean, snorting coke? No. I'm not. Now, what I'm saying is that I don't understand why people would risk their health like that, okay? If you're doing those for an emotional problems, you need to go see someone and talk to someone about that. If you're doing that kind of stuff, there's something emotionally wrong up here that you need to speak about, whether you like it or not, because you're not just doing this just for the fun of it. There's no way. Because if you are, there's still an issue. Moving on. People becoming famous who really don't deserve it. Now, I wasn't disrespecting Kim Kardashian. I was talking about the concept of her and her family becoming famous. I'm talking about the fact that one person can do a sex tape with someone, it go viral, and now all of a sudden, her family is rich and famous. The concept of that. Let me make sure I'm making this clear. The concept of that. Because now that they took that opportunity and ran with it, now they're all making money, which I commend anybody who's making money. But the concept of someone coming to me and saying, "Oh, hey, such and such, our relative did a sex tape with somebody. Now all of us are fixing to be rich now." Now, to the normal person, you would think, "Oh, I'm about to be rich. I'm about to start doing this, this, and this." To me, I would start asking the questions like, what'd they do? Oh, they did a sex tape with a famous person. Why? Shouldn't that be a privacy thing? Oh no, they did it for money, so that way that... Okay. Alright. That's something that I just will never ever wrap my head around. Another person that is basically basically the flag bearer, the poster child of anybody that could be famous. Danielle Bregoli, Bad Baby. If any of you trap listeners are watching, the girl who said "Catch Me Outside" on Dr. Phil. What's she doing now? She has a recording contract with Atlantic Records, one of the biggest music labels ever. And now she's making a lot of money because of one viral thing that she said on Dr. Phil. And now she's making trap music, which I don't think she's been through. I think the content is false. I don't believe that she has been through some of the stuff that she's been through if she's talking trap or whatever. I don't get that. I don't get how you can go viral for saying one thing and then be set for the rest of your life. I thought that, and what kind of makes me a little salty about it is because there's people who were dying for her spot, who are just busting their ass for that spot. And she just gets it just because she got famous off of Dr. Phil. Now she has the deal and the fame. She has the money and the fame that the one person out there in the world has been dying for. They've just been dying for that opportunity, and then she gets it right off. I don't understand how the general public now do not care about anything that doesn't have shock value. That's another thing. Let me ask y'all a question. Think about this. Okay? If I post a video, right, that says crazy fight, and the thumbnail it's two people standing off like this, boom. And then I post another video of me, picture me, smiling with an old lady, talking about how I do nice things for people. Which one are you going to click on? Think about it. Which one are you going to click on? Most of you are probably going to be like, oh, I'm definitely going to click on that one with the old lady and you're smiling. I want to see what great things you've done. That's going to be the second video you click on because you're definitely going to see what that fight's about because you guys want to see something like that. What happened to that? What happened to seeing something beautiful and what happened to see something beautiful like, you know, we see these things we see these fight videos. That's why World Star is basically famous off of that, of fight videos, of fight compilations. They have different fight compilations almost every week, maybe every month. A 20-30 minute video of different fights happening around the world. Not UFC fights, not boxing fights, just random fights between everyday people like you and me. Why is that? Why does everything have to have shock value? Why can't you just generally like something because of the positivity behind it? Now, today I watched Drake's God's Plan video, which came beautifully at the right time. That came at the right time because of the whole Florida incident and him giving back to the schools and him calling it the most important thing he's ever done is an understatement because him being that charitable and being that generous to the people in Florida is a beautiful thing to see. And I, as a person, commend that. Why isn't that? Why? But I guarantee you most of y'all won't be talking about that in the next 2 weeks. Y'all going to be talking about how a girl's sex tape was posted by another girl that was exposed or something, or about there's a fight back and forth on Twitter. Y'all love conflict, but haven't we been having? We've been having conflict since the beginning of time. We've been having war since the beginning of time. Now, I'm not one of those hippies who say peace, love, and war. I'm all with peace. Sometimes there's war when it needs to be. But I'm. If you would have asked me, if you put a gun in my head and say pick war or peace, I pick peace. Why can't we all just be nice to each other once at a time? Why does everything have to be a thing? Why does everything have to be a fight, an argument, a disagreement? Why does everything have to have shock value? Why is it always going to be like, oh, you said something about this, you unfollow me, so we ain't cool. And then what happens when those people see each other? That could escalate into something. I don't understand. I need y'all to help me understand. Because this new generation, that's the people that are younger than me. Now, I may be 21 and you be maybe looking at this talking about, what are you talking about? You just as young like them. We put you in there. No. Because when people call me a millennial, I get offended. I really do. Because I don't act like these wild dudes running out here. I was actually raised and actually have common sense. I don't be running out in the street, you know what I'm saying, trying to start a problem with somebody. If I have a problem with you, I'm going to come straight to you and we can talk it out. Like grown people. Unlike these other people who want to put the issues up on Twitter, expose people's text messages, expose photos. That shit is lame. And I'm starting a campaign called Stop Negative Talk 2018 and Start Positive Talk 2018. Because I'm tired of getting onto Twitter and seeing a whole huge incident just pop up there and just say, oh, did you see that stuff on Twitter about how so-and-so exposed so-and-so and posted text messages and made her look stupid? No, I don't want to see it. Because shit like that is having us move backwards. I'm gonna quote somebody. Loaded Lux. One of the best battle rappers to ever, one of the best lyricists to ever live. He said, versus Calico, I believe, round 2, Summer Madness 2. Loaded Lux versus Calico. Ain't it evil to live backwards? Let that conjure in your mind. Ain't it evil to live backwards? Because if you spell live backwards, it's evil. Ain't it evil to live backwards? Isn't it? Why are we moving backwards as a society? Aren't we supposed to be moving forward? Are we supposed to be helping people? Why is it so lame to help people now? Why is it lame? Why is that not cool? Why is it cool that if you don't do a certain thing, you're not cool? If you don't smoke weed, you're not cool. If you don't do this, you're not cool. For 2 years in high school, I wanted to be cool. Where did that get me? Absolutely nowhere. Junior year, I decided to finally make the decision that I wanted to be me. And guess where that got me? You watching this video. That's where that got me. I could... Society pisses me off. And it will continue to piss me off until we see some type of movement of positivity made in the next couple of years. And if I have to be the person who puts my stomp or my foot down and my foot down to begin it, then so what? Then so be it. Excuse me if I'm spilling over my words. Y'all need to understand. We're continuing to go backwards. What did I say earlier? Ain't it evil to live backwards? Ain't it evil to live backwards? Do y'all really want to be living evil? Evil's a horrible thing. Evil exists. Evil happens every day. If you trip over in a puddle, that's evil. That's evil. I could go on and on and on, but y'all need to listen to me. Y'all need to listen to this last couple of sentences. What y'all may think a certain way about me. People who know me may think a certain way about me. If you don't like me and you're watching this and seeing what kind of bullshit I'm spewing out of my mouth, I'm going to tell you this. I love everybody. I try to push I try to give as much positive energy every day that I possibly can. I try to make everybody feel great about themselves, at least as many people as I can. I try to reach to as many people as I can and give them as much positivity as I can. Some take it for granted and some don't. And for those who don't take it for granted, I thank you. And for people that take it for granted, I gotta ask you a question. Is it because it's not coming from the right person? Or do you actually believe that you don't deserve it? Because there has been people who I've put on a pedestal as such a great person. And I figure out exactly who they are. And I pick them off and they fall off that pedestal. And I never put it back on them again. Because I thought they were a certain way until I was proved wrong. So here's my tip to y'all. Don't think that being positive is lame. Because I guarantee you, positivity makes the world go round. Because if there was a lot of negativity in this world, the population would be going down like deficits. And that's a thing that I don't want to see. As for closing words, there will be a revamp on the channel. There will be lots of different changes that are going to be made. Lots of different formats of different types of videos that have been on this channel are going to change. I'm going to make this channel the best that I possibly can. And if you are a fan of mine, you are in for one hell of a ride. If you aren't, you can always click that unsubscribe button, because I guarantee you there's somebody out there that likes what I do and will be glad to take your place. My name is Hunter Foreman, and I just want the world to be positive again, because a smile on everybody else's face will bring a smile to mine. Thank you.